Member for Brown. The question is the motion be agreed to, and I call the member for Capricornia.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I'd like to begin by thanking the member for Fisher for raising this motion as the growth of our defence industries are experiencing, and this has a direct impact on the local economy of Central Queensland. There can be no more important policy areas than the defence of our nation and the wealth of our nation. Our government is committed to both. By delivering over $200 billion to the development of our defence industry, we are not only making Australians safer, but we are helping develop a vibrant, sustainable industry to create jobs and wealth for thousands of Australians. This investment can be seen in no finer example than in the expansion and upgrading of the Shellwater Bay military training area in my electorate of Capricornia. Shellwater Bay has a proud history as one of the nation's most important training grounds for the military forces of Australia and our closest allies. For over 25 years, Singapore has been engaging in military training with Australia at Shellwater Bay, and great ties have been created between CQ businesses and many of their Singaporean counterparts. The influx of Singaporean personnel directly flying into Rockhampton from Singapore has become part of the annual cycle of Rockhampton, while biannual training operations with US military forces provide a further engagement and interest point for the region, the economic stimulus of which is impressive. As part of the relationship with Singapore, we as a coalition government announced over $2 billion to upgrade and develop military training grounds. Luckily for Central Queenslanders, one of these was Shellwater Bay. Roughly $1 billion is being invested into Shellwater Bay to take it from being a top-quality training ground to a world-class facility. This includes expanding the boundaries, increasing capacities and developing entire mock cities for urban warfare training. Shellwater Bay will become one of the most all-encompassing, flexible, capable training facilities going around, providing our armed forces the best shot of keeping ahead of the pack and helping keep Australians safe. The dramatic benefits extend far beyond the increased capacities of our Defence Force, though. It also means a far more capable and resilient local economy. Having just announced Lang O'Rourke as the managing contractor for the ASMTI Shellwater upgrades, a great deal of momentum is building throughout the local business community, with discussions and negotiations underway for the myriad of subcontractors. Local content was a major priority for the awarding of this tender, and I have to congratulate former Defence Minister Payne and current Minister Pyne for pushing this as a major requirement throughout the negotiations with their departments. This represents a new approach for defence, but one that helps us, as a government, fulfil the dual priorities of securing our nation's economic and physical security. This approach has led to the awarding of the management contract to a tender with some 83% local content and a relationship with local trainer CQ University to help train local workers for the roles of this major project. This will provide a lasting legacy for the region, with hundreds of locals provided the skills to take them anywhere they wish in their careers. With over $4 in every $5 in the project being spent through local contractors, we can expect this section of the project to deliver some $660 million to the local economy in a very lasting manner. This hasn't happened by accident, and the work of local advocates cannot be underestimated. The Capricornia Business Advisory Alliance, a committee we set up to give the local business community a direct voice to those in defence making decisions, consisting of local government reps, peak body Capricorn Enterprise and local business owners. The committee worked effectively and pragmatically to deliver the important messages to defence, and perhaps more importantly, defence listened. I look forward to seeing this project delivered for my region and firmly believe the direction our government has taken will see Australia's physical and economic security continue to strengthen for decades to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Member for Capricorn.